All right. Shalom. I'm the priest Ainwa from the GMS South Carolina Midlands camp, coming back with another lesson through the spirit and through the power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakwadash. Before I get started with this lesson, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory. Call Haloyam La Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakwadash. Secondly, of course, I want to give double honors to my apostles and to my elders of great millstone that rule well, which taught me this truth, who are the true leaders of Israel today. And also peace, love, blessings, and salutations to the elect, man. All right. Shalom. And in this lesson, I pretty much want to touch on how the Lord is getting ready to bring salvation to the earth. And the only ones that's going to be a part of that salvation, a part of that deliverance, is the elect of the nation of Israel, of the Israelites, the Lord's people, which are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay, beginning with that top governing body, the 144,000, and that large multitude who the Lord has slated for salvation, man. Okay, those are the ones that's going to be delivered, not the whole world. Okay, but before that deliverance happens, certain things got to come to pass first, via the prophecies, man. The prophecies got to come to pass. And one of the major prophecies is what? Esau, Edom being taken out of power. Because right now, Esau, Edom is the one that's ruling. This is his current rulership. This is his world. But we're at the end of his rulership. And when Esau falls, that's when Jacob is going to rise. Okay, pursuant to what? Second Esdras, which I'll grab that definition right there in a minute. Second Esdras 6 and 9, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Now you go into that word world, so you got to understand the word world has different meanings. It has different definitions, right? So when it says for Esau is the end of the world, this isn't talking about, because a lot of people say we're at the end of the world or we're in the end times, this and that. But this is talking about the end of a particular period of rulership. Okay. An eon, the end of an age, an era. So Esau's at the end of his era, the end of his age, the end of his rulership, man. Okay. And when Esau falls, that's when Jacob is going to rise. Now let's go into the definition, the etymology for the word world. Right. Let's get right to the point. It says also a long period of time. So it's talking about a particular period of time. And right now we're in the time period of the rulership of Esau. Right. And look at this age of man. Let me see if I can highlight that. Give me 1 second. Age of man. You see that? Let's look at the let's see if it'll define it. Let's see if it'll, if I can get the etymology on that. Bear with me. So let's see what it'll say. Okay, well, age of a man. Okay, but right now Esau is at the end of his age, man. You see? And that's all we need to get on that. So now, when you read it, for Esau is the end of the world, this is the end of his age. And Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Okay, but it starts with what? The salvation, deliverance. So these prophecies got to come to pass. And ultimately, the Lord is going to, bring that deliverance, the salvation with to the elect. Okay. And it's only going to be the elect. But yeah, we're in that process, that transitioning period of Esau being taken out of power. Isaiah chapter 26, verse 4. Trust ye in the Lord Yahweh forever. For in the Lord Yahweh, now it has Jehovah, but the letter J came out long after Yahweh Shai walked the earth. I believe the letter J came about around the late 1500s, early 1600s, if I'm not mistaken. Now, when we go into this word, now look at that. Now, in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, the name of the Lord is Yahweh, because in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, there's no J letters or no V letters, man. Okay, R-E. Okay, so that's Yahweh. He exists, the existing one. So it says, for in the Lord Yahweh is everlasting strength. For he bringeth down them that dwell on high. Right now, Esau is on high, and the Lord is getting ready to bring him down. The lofty city. And the first thing that comes to my mind when I see the lofty city is Babylon, America, Babylon the Great. Very proud. Let's go into this word lofty. To be high, be inaccessibly high, to be exalted, to be set securely on high. You see, everybody's has that false sense of security. They're proud. And the Lord is getting ready to take this place down, man. He layeth it low. So he's about to lay down the ones that are on high. This lofty city, he's about to lay it down low. Be brought in low conditions. Hell. Okay, not an actual place where you go and burn, man. Okay. That's a fable. There's no such thing as an eternal hell where you just go and burn forever and ever and ever. The scriptures don't speak about that. He layeth it low, even to the ground. He bringeth it even to the dust. You see that? Let's grab Isaiah 47:1. Lament for Babylon, because this place is done. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Right? And another word for dust is confusion. Okay? The land of confusion, Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. So, in the modern day, Chaldeans would be your so-called elites. Okay? They're about to be brought low. It says to the ground, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. You know, this place, America, is known as, at one point in time, was known as being innocent. You know, you can do whatever. And, you know, as far as morals, it wasn't, you know, the morals of this place wasn't always, you know, in the state that you see it now, being very low. You know, the morals of this place, you know, hasn't always been the best. But comparing to the today's time, you know, this is the lowest that it's ever been, man. You know, this society, you know, the ways of Babylon right now currently is the lowest it's ever been as far as morals, decency. Okay, this place is done, man. And also, when it says called tender and delicate, when you think about war has never broken out on the soils of America that wasn't an inside job, right? Because the certain false flags and so-called attacks that has happened unto America was brought upon it by its own rulers. Okay, not these other nations. No other country or nation has ever brought war into this place. But all of that is about to change. Okay, during World War III, when 200 million nuclear warheads get shot upon this place. You see? Take the millstones and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the legs, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Exposed. Esau's been exposed. Babylon has been exposed, you know, for all of the filth. Okay. And so on and so forth, for the treachery, the wicked wines and philosophy that has come out of this place. Everything about Esau and Babylon is being exposed, man. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yea, thy shame shall be seen. And you're seeing it. That shameful spewing upon Esau's glory is going out. The shame of the history of America that they're trying to hide, all of that is going out, man. That shameful spewing. It's all being seen. Everybody's pointing the finger at Esau in America for all of the problems of the world, because this is that time for Esau to fall. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. Yeah, when Yahweh Shai returns, he's not coming as a man in the flesh, like when he was here aforetime. He's coming back in his in his perfection, and he's gonna come back as a force, and he's coming to fuck shit up, man. You see? So this is the times that we're in. Okay, the time for Yahweh Shai to return and to destroy and to deliver. But right now I want to more focus on the deliverance, man. Okay. Romans chapter 13, verse 11. And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believed. So this ain't a time to be in a slumber, to be in darkness. This is a time to be coming to the light, right? And to be awakened. Okay, this is that great awakening, man. The real great awakening. I ain't talking about no woke movement or any BS like that, man. I'm talking about the real awakening of the true spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai being placed upon the elect. Okay, those are the true ones that have been awakened, the elect. It says, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believed. So salvation is right around the corner. That's why we're seeing all of these prophecies coming to pass. And that's why we're seeing all of these things, man, the uproars of the people, the rumors of wars. Okay, Esau coming with more and more strict draconian laws. Everything just getting more and more crazy. All of this is happening because the Lord is getting ready to bring salvation to the elect, man. Destruction as well. But like I said, I want to focus in this lesson more so on the salvation, the deliverance. Okay. The night is far spent. The day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness. Yeah, coming out of the darkness and coming into the light, man. Coming out of the ways of the world, the ways of Babylon, and coming into righteousness, the ways of Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay, coming into the light. It says, and let us put on the armor of light, arm ourselves in the ways and the fashions of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. And that is what's in right now, man. Being wicked, man, that shit is played out, man. It's only so many times you can do all of this wicked shit, man. It's all played out. It's to the point to where people, you see people just coming up with more and more bugged out ways of being wicked now. Okay. But righteousness is what's in right now, man. Righteousness. This is the way to be, man. Okay. And ultimately it's going to lead to salvation. This is that straight gate, man. Let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting and drunkenness like the rest of the world, man. They're in a drunken state, a riotous state. Okay. Want to party and bullshit. Okay. Want to just be as outlandish as they possibly can. That shit is played out, man. It's only so many times you can go to the club, man. And that shit is over with, man. Okay. And people ain't, and look, you can't even, let's say from a worldly perspective, you can't even enjoy yourself anymore, man. You got to worry about, these restrictions. You got to watch what you say, right? The food ain't real. The water is fucked up. The air is polluted. Okay. These people are completely bugged out. They're about to come with more lockdowns. They're saying that it's another sickness out there. And then they're so you can't even enjoy yourself, man. Like I said, if you're looking at it from a worldly perspective. So the best thing to do is to get with this truth. Not in chambering and wantonness, being undisciplined, man. Right now, when it comes to the elect, the Lord is teaching the elect more and more discipline each day. Through, the chastisement, the hell that we got to catch is making the elect more disciplined. Lord, wouldn't I be of that number? Not in strife and envying, but put ye on the Lord, Yahweh Shai Hamashiach, the anointed, and make not provision for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof. So you don't want to just be in the flesh, man, trying to, live it up, trying to fulfill all of your fleshly desires. That shit is done, man. That shit's played out. And being undisciplined, always being in the flesh, it doesn't work. It doesn't. The only thing it's doing is destroying you, man. When you don't have any type of structure, when you don't have any type of discipline, you're ultimately destroying yourselves, man. When you just constantly feeding the flesh, man. Okay, you don't want to be in that spirit because it's only going to lead to your downfall. You see. So the Lord is getting ready to deliver the elect. He's preparing the elect to be delivered. That's why the elect got to catch hell. The elect is literally being polished. Okay, going through that fire. Okay. Just like if you think about gold, it goes through a purifying process. That's what's going on with the elect, because the Lord is preparing the elect to be delivered. He's preparing the elect for salvation. But the elect has to get cleaned up first. Okay. Isaiah 13:12, I will make a man more precious than fine gold. Now notice that it said, I will make a man more precious than fine gold. This is talking about not just any man, but an Israelite man of the elect. Okay. That 144,000. Okay. Which is going to be the rarest men on the planet, the true high value men. Okay, it says more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. Okay, one of the finest, of the finest when it comes to gold. The Lord is going to make an Israelite man, the elect, the 144, more precious than that, and ultimately it's going to trickle down to all of, to every Israelite man. Okay, when the 2/3 come out through the loins of the elect, we're going to be, the top of the top. But when it comes to that 144,000, they're going to be different, man. Okay. Of course, Yahweh Shai is going to be the rarest of them all. Okay. But then at 144,000. Okay. And it goes in that order. Yahweh Shai is going to be the rarest of them all. Then who's after Yahweh Shai? King David. Then the 12. Then the rest of the 144, that top governing body. Okay. The rarest men on the planet, man. You see? So this is what's going on. The Lord is preparing the true believers for salvation. Okay. Let's see. Next, let's go to because I got some scriptures written down. I'm just going through my notes. Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 19. Trying to see where I want to start at. Zephaniah 3, and let's start at 12. It says a remnant of Israel, because it's all about that remnant, man, the elect. Okay. Those are the ones that's going to be delivered. I will also leave in the midst of thee an afflicted and poor people, and they shall trust in the name of the Lord Yahweh. And the ones that's going to trust in the name is the elect. Second Esdras, Salakia Baruch, chapter 2, verse 30. For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people, speaking about you rebellious Israelites, the 2/3. But in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves. Because at one point in time, we was all in that 2/3 Gentile state of mind. But when it comes to the remnant, Lord will not be of that number, the elect. The Lord took the elect out of that wicked 2/3 mind state and brought them into a righteous mind state, man. And this is the beginning stages of salvation. It says, because we was rebellious, we was stiff-necked at one point. It says, but in the land of their captivities, we're still in the land of our captivity. We're not sovereign right now. We're not in power, right? We're subject unto payments. We got to pay bills. We got to go to work. You see, we're giving servitude. We got to pay taxes, which is tribute to the ones that are in power. So we're in captivity still. But in the land of their captivities, wherever the Israelites are serving captivity, they shall remember themselves. And you see that remnant coming back into knowing who they are, knowing who the true power is, the true name of the power. You see, singing that new song, like when you go to Isaiah 24. Let's see. Let's start at 13. When thus it shall be in the midst of the land among the people, there shall be as the shaking of an olive tree, and as the gleaning grapes, when the vintage is done, they shall lift up their voice, they shall sing for the majesty of the Lord, they shall cry aloud from the sea. The majesty, it says, they shall sing for the majesty of the Lord. This is that new song that's going out. Okay, they shall cry aloud from the sea. When you see the men of the Lord on the highways and byways crying aloud, like it says in Isaiah 58:1, cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgressions. Okay, roughly paraphrasing, this is that new song that's going out. This word is likened to a song, man, right? It says, they shall sing for the majesty of the Lord, Yahweh, while Yahweh Shai, they shall cry aloud from the sea. Sea also representing what? People, right? This is talking about the remnant that the Lord is bringing out of the midst of the sea of people. Okay, chiefly the people of Israel, the true children of Israel. Wherefore glorify ye the Lord in the fires, even the name of the Lord. You see that? Even the name. So you got to have the name of the Lord, of the Most High, the power of Israel in the isles of the sea. Right? And I think I really wanted to go to Psalms 149. But that was an excellent scripture too. Psalms 149:1. Praise ye the Lord. Yahweh sang unto the Lord Yahweh, while Yahweh shot a new song. Right? And when you go into the word new, it means refreshed. Right? This truth is likened unto a new song. It's refreshed. The Lord has brought the truth back into the earth, man. Okay. It says, sing unto the Lord a new song, and his praise in the congregation of the saints. You see that? So this new song. So now when we go back to Zephaniah, the 3rd chapter, and the 14th verse, sing, O daughter of Zion. Salakia. Let's go back to Baruch. Baruch 2:30. For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivities they shall remember themselves. Okay, going into that new song. Coming back into the remembrance of who we are, of who the Lord is, the true name of the Lord. And shall know that I am the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, their power. For I will give them an heart and ears to hear, the true understanding of the scriptures. Okay, Revelation, the 5th chapter, the seals being unloosed. Okay. And they shall praise me, the seals being unloosed unto the elect. And they shall praise me. Okay, the seals of the Lord, the true interpretation of the scriptures, because everybody got the Bible, but they don't have the true understanding of the Bible. That's only for the elect. And shall know that I am the Lord, their power, for I will give them an heart and ears to hear, true understanding. And they shall praise me in the land of their captivity and think upon my name. You see that? Praising the Lord in the land of our captivity. We're still being held captive. And we're calling upon the name of the Lord, the true name of the Lord. And return from their stiff neck and from their wicked deeds. The true baptism, man. Okay, for they shall remember the way of their fathers, which sinned before the Lord. So the Lord is doing all of this Okay, because he's preparing the election to be delivered. Salvation, man. That's what's coming. That's why we're supposed to be in a urgent state of mind as far as, being diligent. That's why you see the Lord got a heavy spirit upon the apostles, man, urging brothers to go as hard as we can. Okay? Because the Lord is getting ready. The Lord is preparing the elect for salvation. He's about to bring salvation to the elect. And I will bring them again into the land which I promised. See, nobody wants to talk about the promise that the Lord made unto who? Not just Abraham, but unto Isaac, unto Jacob, and to the seed of Jacob. Okay? The blessing, the birthright, the promise, salvation, deliverance, rulership, dominion, forever and ever, and all the blessings that come with it. And I will bring them again into the land which I promised with an oath unto their fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and they shall be lords of it. When you're the Lord of something, when you're the master of something, that means you're over it. So we're coming into rulership, dominion, right under Yahushua, because this is Yahushua's kingdom that's being ushered in. And I will increase them, and they shall not be diminished. Okay? So when it comes to the Lord's people, we're never going to die again. Okay, which ultimately is going into the new covenant, to where the Lord is going to put his laws, statutes, and commandments into us, and we're never going to die again, which is the next verse, right? But before I go there, let me go here, because it says they are not going to be diminished. Let's prove that. Isaiah 45:17. But Israel shall be saved in the Lord Yahweh with an everlasting salvation. Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end. You see that? So we're going to rule forever, man. World without end. If something never is never ending, that means it's ongoing, constant. We're going to constantly be in power, which is bringing me to this scripture, the new covenant. The new covenant, which we're not in yet. We're in the process of it. The new covenant is what? When the Lord puts his laws, statutes, and commandments into us, meaning that we're never going to go off again. So the Lord is not going to have a reason to put us to death. So we're going to rule forever. We're going to get the victory over death. Like it says in 1 Corinthians, the 15th chapter. I'll go there next. And I will make an everlasting covenant with them to be their power, and they shall be my people. And I will no more drive my people of Israel, Yasharallah, out of the land that I have given them. You see that? 1 Corinthians 15 and all of this is good, but I want to get to the point. As a matter of fact, you know what? We just start at 50. Now this I say, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of Yahweh, while Yahweh Shai, right? We're not going to be able to enter the kingdom with these fleshly bodies that have been created for to be subjected unto sin, man. These chains of darkness. A change has to happen, a transition, right? Where we're going to shed these bodies and get those new spiritual extraterrestrial bodies, man. Okay, those Superman, Omni-Man like bodies, or those bodies like you see for the ones who may watch Dragon Ball Z, those extraterrestrial bodies. Okay, so we're going to shed these bodies that we have now, and that's going to happen during the process of deliverance. When the elect is getting beamed up, okay, that change is going to happen, which is going to get into it. It says, now this I say, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of the Most High, neither doth corruption inherit incorruption. These corruptible bodies got to be shed. Behold, I show you a mystery, because this truth is a mystery, man. Nobody can understand these scriptures except for the elect, man. That's why you have these scholars. That's why you got these niggas like Vocab Malone. They wrestle with the scriptures because they don't have the true interpretation. The seals was not unloosed unto them, man. Okay, this book is sealed into them niggas, man. You see? Behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye. As soon as you blink, as soon as you can blink, that's how quick that change is going to happen. At the last trump, at the last trouble, right? Because the scriptures speak about 7 troubles. For the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed, going into those new bodies, man. And it's going to happen quick. It's going to be, when those nuclear missiles is falling, okay, you're going to see the elect getting beamed up simultaneously, man. For this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality. You see that? So when this corruptible shall have put on incorruption, and this mortal shall have put on immortality, those new bodies, then shall be brought to pass the saying that it is written, death is swallowed up in victory. Okay, so when we get those new bodies, right, that's also going to be synonymous with the second covenant, the new covenant. Okay, when the Lord downloads his law, statutes, and commandments into the minds of the elect. And that's true perfection, man. You see, then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written, death is swallowed up in victory. So we're about to get the victory over death. And this is salvation. This is true salvation, man. Not no goddamn reparations. Some FRNs with some old crackers' faces on it, man. That ain't no salvation, man. Salvation is this change that's coming. Getting the victory over death. It says, O death, where is thy sting? O grave, where is thy victory? The sting of death is sin, and the strength of sin is the law. So it says the sting of death, because what leads us to death? Sinning, transgressing the laws. What is sin? The transgressions of the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. But if the Lord makes it to where we're never going to go off again, then guess what? We're going to get the victory over death because we're not going to sin. Right? I believe it's, what is it? Hebrews. Let's go to Hebrews 8 and 7. And in the subheading, it says a new covenant. For if that first covenant had been faultless, then should no place have been sought for the second. So when the Lord gave us his law, statutes, and commandments through Moses, the Lord had it to where we was going to go off, because ultimately he already had it planned out that he was going to bring a new covenant. And that starts through the ultimate sacrifice of our Lord Yahweh Shai. Right? Yahweh Shai is the one that's going to bring us salvation. You see? It says, so if we would have been always keeping the law perfectly the first time, there wouldn't have been a need for Yahweh Shai. But the Lord had it to where he purposely made us go off so that he would say, you know what? All right, enough is enough. I'm going to give you a savior, and only through him can you be perfected. And that's what's going on. For finding fault with them, he saith, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah, all 12 tribes, not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers, going into when the Lord gave us the law, statutes, and commandments through Moses, in the day when I took them by the hand to lead them out of the land of Egypt, because they continued not in my covenant, and I regarded them not, saith the Lord. For this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days. So this is going into the new covenant. Saith the Lord, I will put my laws into their mind and write them in their hearts. Program us, download his law, statutes, and commandments into us. So the Lord is going to reprogram us, man. And I will be to them a power, and they shall be to me a people. You see, so the Lord is going to put his law, statutes, and commandments into us. He's going to literally download it and program it into us. And this way we're going to keep his laws perfectly, 100%. We're never going to go off, so the Lord is never going to have a reason to put us down, to kill us, to put us to death. So we're going to get the victory over death. You see? So all of this is synonymous with salvation, man. Okay? Let's go back to Zephaniah 3:19. Well, 3 and let's start back at 14, right? Because we went into that new song, the new song being the true interpretation of the scriptures, right? So Zephaniah 3:15, the Lord Yahweh have taken away thy judgments. He have cast out thine enemy, the King of Israel, even the Lord is in the midst of thee. Thou shalt not see evil anymore, because Yahweh Shai is with us. In that day it shall be said to Jerusalem, fear thou not, and to Zion, let not thine hands be slack. The Lord Yahweh is thy power, Yahweh Shai, in the midst of thee is mighty. He will save, he will rejoice over thee with joy. He will rest in his love. He will joy over thee with singing. I will gather them that are sorrowful for the solemn assembly, who are of thee, to whom the reproach of it was a burden. Yeah, being in Babylon, being in hell, being at the bottom, we're a proverb, we're a reproach. Everybody looks down upon us. We're suffering from these curses. We're fucked up. We're dusty, beaten down, right? Behold, at that time I will do all that afflict thee. Let me reread that. Zephaniah 3:19. Behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict thee. So everything that we're burdened with, okay, the Lord is undoing it. And I will save her that halteth, and gather her that was driven out. And I will get them praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame. Speaking about the Israelites, man. You see? And at that time I will bring you again, even in the time that I gather you, for I will make you a name and a praise among all people of the earth, when I turn back your captivity before your eyes, saith the Lord Yahweh Shai. So the Lord is getting ready to bring us that deliverance. Let me grab one more and I'm going to close out. Isaiah chapter 14, verse 1. For the Lord Yahweh Shai will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, all 12 tribes, and set them in their own land. Not talking about those 48ers. The Lord ain't set them there. They stole that land. And you're seeing now the benefits. Well, they're reaping what they sowed, right? Even though everything that's going on in Israel right now is propaganda still. We're seeing the beginning stages of it, man. Ain't nobody, because Amalek always want to play that victim role, but you're seeing all these protests where everybody's saying, fuck Israel, man. Fuck them Amalekites, man. So nobody is looking at, nobody has any sympathy for these devils anymore, man. You see, because he's at his end. It says, and set them in their own land, and the strangers, the Israelite foreigners, shall be joined with them. So the Israelites that may look like the heathen, may talk like the heathen, dress like the heathen, whatever, ultimately their line goes back to being the elect, and they're going to be delivered as well. And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. You see, so the Lord is bringing salvation, man. So we got to prepare. So the Lord is preparing us for salvation. Lord, wouldn't I be of the elect? You know, but hey, that's pretty much all I had. Lord, wouldn't this lesson was edifying, man. Till the next time, I want to say shalom.